Okay, Cooper, so here's the drill that I mentioned after our last lesson in regards to creating clubhead speed. What I want you to do is just go ahead and make a normal backswing. I want you to come on and pause right about here. Ignore what I'm doing. That's a anti-hurry drill, but just make a normal backswing. Come on down. I want you to pause about when your hands here are over top of your right thigh, or just there outside of it. Your wrists are fully loaded. Your right elbow is not behind your right hip, not letting our hips spin out too quickly, which is a major problem. I shouldn't say a major problem, but that's something we struggle with. So I want that right elbow tucked in front of our right hip, or at least on our right hip. I want you to pause. I want you to become very static. I don't want you to make a slow swing with this. I want you to actually stop. What you can see that I'm doing right now with the guys walking behind me, and they're probably wondering what the heck is this guy doing, but I go from a very static position to going ahead and hitting it with everything I got. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm loading up and releasing. My right arm right now is it has a good amount of bend to it. It's not straight right now. My wrists are obviously loaded. And what I'm doing is I'm releasing those angles to pick up clubhead speed. So you see how far the club has traveled in this short distance, but the lack of movement with my hips and my shoulders and my arms, it's really releasing all these angles that I got into. Alright, so if you want to take a look at Tiger here on the right, you'll see some similarities. Come on back, come on down, go ahead and pause, and then you'll see that his right elbow in front of his hip here. He's got lots of lag right now, and he's going to have his right forearm bent, and he's going to release everything. Bang. So yeah, I look goofy here on the left. I'm exaggerating things. I'm really squatted down. I've got tons of lag, but it's a challenge, and it's going to train me to exaggerate, releasing my wrist, releasing my right forearm in an effort to pick up some clubhead speed. Alright, now another positive aspect of this drill is, if you're pausing here, it's going to feel really awkward for your hips to be wide open, which is something you struggle with. So it's going to help your sequence out. There's not a whole lot of negative things that come from this drill in your situation. So I want you to go ahead and do 4 or 5 of these every once in a while you're on the range. You don't need to have a golf ball in the way. You can put down an impact bag. You can get a pillow case and fill it full of towels, and just smack the crap out of that thing. Again, the goal isn't to hit perfect golf shots, normal distance, right on target, hit it perfectly solid. The goal here is to start training our brain to produce speed. And that's really the only purpose behind doing this. There's a lot of good positions I'm hitting right now, and some are actually exaggerated, but we want this club to move real fast from way back here all the way into impact without our body having a whole bunch of movement. You can see that, again, the club goes from way back here into impact, and my hands have only moved that far. My hips really haven't done much of anything. My shoulders really haven't rotated open that much. If anything, if you want some extra drive and some extra power and really put this drill into overdrive, you can have an extra feeling of our left hip going up and out 45 degrees left of the target. You can feel as if your shoulder is moving up and actually a little bit back through impact. And those are all ground forces that are going to help accelerate that club through impact. All right, so there's a really quick video for you, and we'll have to go over obviously more of this next time we see each other. But if you have any questions, feel free to call me. See you, bud.